Oh, hey Matt, how's it going?
Good.
I'm glad you're showcasing a little bit of the new map. I'm really excited for this one.
Oh, it's so good. So many cool sightlines. We're doing a full preview video, but I'm
Ah,
so excited. I can't wait.
I'm looking
There's one of the
forward to that
trenches
one.
that there's one of the trenches that Francois was talking about.
So this is where the trench warfare is going to happen.
Yep. lots of really cool cover points.
Are you sure you have enough medium lasers though?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think you're lacking two.
This mech is crazy.
You need two more medium lasers. That's not
Yeah.
enough. Also, judging from the, you probably guys will probably release the crooks or have already. Do you guys already release the crooks on these?
It should be today with the patch notes.
I see.
Yeah.
So if I'm looking at those weapon groups, I would say that probably there is not a heat scale limit +6 on medium lasers for this one.
Probably not. I don't know. Actually, I didn't look at the quirks very closely. The Cauldron did them and gave them friends to Indy, and he put them in.
Ah, perfect. It's really nice to see that you guys are working this closely with the player base. That has been a feature that the game has had now for over a year, and yeah, I mean, as I keep saying, like the game has never been in as good condition as it is right now, with everybody chiming in and everybody trying their best to improve it. Be it balancing, be it new maps and everything, be it what you guys are doing with all the new mechs and the new assets, with the sales, with all the event queue.
Cool.
It's getting in a really cool spot. I hope that we can find more people to join in and play the game.
For sure, man. I'm really happy with what we've managed to accomplish. And I was listening to the stuff you guys were talking about, the agility stuff, and we're totally open to addressing that stuff with the Cauldron.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, the whole thing, the whole idea behind it is to make the gameplay experience more fun, and we'll see what comes out of it. Can you give us? Oh yeah, this is nice. A little bit of an overview, a flyover. Very cool. The only thing I'm a little bit scared of right now are LRMs, but it looks like there are enough line of sight blockers. But if you're choosing to push the center top, you're gonna be out in the open. It's gonna be like, I don't know, that one scene from the old Star Wars movies where they're charging across the bridge against the droids. Yeah.
Yep. It's really the only high point that you can access. Well, not the only one. You can get on the sides too with jump jets. Not the sides, sorry. Any of the kind of cover points in the center. So you can be over there, especially if you have like a light mech and you can traverse, I think, from end to end, not going down the center point, but just jump jetting from building to building.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that you really can't do is get on the outside, because as you can see from the mini map, that's all really, really tight.
Sealed
so you can't
beautifully.
Even sit up there.
That is so important. That is so important, because I mean, you know the kind of shenanigans you can do on the outsides of maps. I'm really happy to see that these have been sealed up and made inaccessible.
Yeah, Francois did an amazing job on keeping the gameplay focused to the 4 different arenas in the center. But we're going to be releasing like a full video. Oh yeah, one other thing is F5. This is the cockpit of the Crusader.
There will be some sightlines between your feet. I don't know if you saw it in the video that we did, for example, trying to see a flea right in front of you from a Banshee's point of view, which doesn't have that kind of like open area in the cockpit. Like it just vanishes. It's just not there. Unfortunately, things you don't see in this game can harm you.
Yeah, exactly.
But this map looks amazing. I mean, this is the tile set on the one side from HPG Manifold, but then the ground floor of Witwick Forge, correct?
Yep. Yeah, and the skybox as well, which is beautiful in my opinion. It's like one of my favorites.
It's one of the best that I've seen in terms of like mood lighting and in terms of like just how it feels. This feels very reminiscent, or well, of course the game has been released later, but this feels very reminiscent of some of the art style that we've seen in Mechwarrior 5 mercs on some of the maps.
Yep, definitely.
It looks beautiful. It's gonna be something fresh, especially for people like me who haven't played much faction warfare. This is gonna be a first. Everybody
it's quite different than the actual faction warfare map for sure. Like the layout is completely unique.
And that's a really good thing. And I see that it seems there are enough line of sight breakers, so you can't have this like complete domination with like 1 or 2 sniper mechs over the whole map. And I mean, that's also something that we touched on a lot of times. But what I would like to see, and this is just me personally, is the opportunity for Francois to go back into some of the older maps and try to improve them with the same things in mind, so that they're just not only long range sniper fests, but also turn into areas where you can actually live and breathe as somebody, for example, who likes the good old SRMs or machine guns or medium lasers kind of gameplay style, the brawling.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I think we're open to that. One of the things is we made the commitment to do 4 new maps this year, or the addition of 4 new maps to quick play from faction play maps. So we're setting our sights on that. But yeah, definitely, I think that in the future, having Francois address the deficiencies in older maps to fix up any of the gameplay holes, like you're saying, is totally something we want to do.
And I mean, this the good thing is that it also keeps the game fresh. It keeps the game healthy, and keeps people engaged when things are getting changed. Even when the meta changes, when balance changes, it always freshens up the game.
Yeah, one of the things I like about this map a lot is the fact you start here and you've kind of got those 3 choices, but once you go over here, it's really easy. There's all these places to traverse to the other side. If the fight's happening over here, it's not like you have to go these huge long flanking routes. It's really accessible. Francois even made sure that an annihilator could fit through here.
So
there's
less rotator potato, which is really nice. Yeah, especially with the ramp we just showcased. That's one of the problems, for example, in Solaris City, which might be an easier like point fix at some point, but just making the ramps a little, or the areas at the ramps a little bit wider, because assault mechs frequently get stuck at those. So that's a good thing that was designed like this in mind. But what I love about this is that, as you said, you have like some more direct access. But what I also can foresee right now is a lot of importance on lights and mediums to do some proper scouting, because there's a lot of line of sight breakers on this map. And if you're running on the ECM and whatnot, you could easily appear out of nowhere with a couple of people, and none will be the wiser. So scouting I think is going to be very important on this one.
Yep, I agree. It's having that level of information as to where the fight is happening, or what the flanking route can be to get there, is going to be crucial to this map. I can't wait for it to come out next week. I think it's one of the best maps we've done in a long time. So,
can you quickly showcase maybe just the point of view from where you are right now, over like across the bridge, and see what you can see from there? Like if you went across the bridge and to that little ramp where the mechs are standing right now.
Right here.
Ah, yeah. Okay. So you would have a point of view that would allow you to shoot at the higher points, but it would still allow people on the low points to approach you and get reasonably close without being exposed to you at the whole time. I think Francois, and this is something that please communicate this to him when you get the chance. He's been getting better and better at this, where he's showcased that he understands more and more on how like these line of sights work, how people could exploit it, and then does things against it to ensure that we have an opportunity for closer range game styles on these maps. So that's really important, and I'm really happy to see that.
Yeah, I agree. He doesn't leave a ton of cover on the high points.
Yeah,
and that's what I think allows for that. So if you're up here to snipe, you're exposed. There is some cover points, but there's so many angles still that people can peek and get you.
It's going to be the classic full exposure. You're pulling your pants down, and there you stand.
Yep, exactly.
So this is going to be cool. There's lots of ways up and down, lots of ways left and right and through. So I can't wait to try this out. I had a lot of fun with Emerald Whale, of course, and Hellbore, and yeah, I'm gonna be really excited to get my hands on this one. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think we want to run an event in the event queue where it's this map 24/7.
Could you maybe do like 8v8, no groups?
Yep.
I'm sorry, I'm the evil person who always says no groups. But
yeah, I think that I was thinking, or Darren and I were talking about doing an 8v8, no groups, but with like heavies only and a 4 mech drop deck. So
it's like
one you could use
your
yeah, and you could use your Crusader, but it gives you like four drops, so you can get more familiar with the map. I think it'll be a really good map to play that way.
Well, that would be awesome. Yeah, definitely, that's something that you guys can use the event queue for, and would allow people that really want to play this map have the chance to actually play this map.
Yeah, and learn it.
This is awesome. I'd love to
Cool.
get my hands on this very
I'm
ASAP.
I'm probably going to get in trouble from Darren for showing this before we've done our preview video, but the preview video is going to go up on YouTube and everybody will get a chance to watch it.
That depends. Does Darren like you and me enough?
Oh yeah, he loves us.
Oh, that's good then. We should be fine then, right, Darren? Well, thank you so much for showing this to us. That was really nice. I'm gonna end my screen share now, so nobody sees anything now.
I'm gonna jump off too and get to work.
Thanks for your time, Matt. Much appreciated.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Yep.